Hello. You always observe time. Of course. Good evening. If you have joined us, start sharing the broadcast. Good evening, Jagabans from all over the world. Followers of Seer1. Start sharing now. Let everyone know that we are live, so that we can proceed. Today I'm not going to waste your time because I want to go straight to the point and close. Is that holy water, Jagaban? No, it's not holy water. It's a Fanta. Start sharing. Share in all the groups, both on WhatsApp, on Facebook, in all your groups. Make sure that you share so that we speak something very important today, because many of you have been calling me, Seer1, why are you quiet? Are you not seeing what is happening? Seer1, can't you see this and that? Seer1 this, Seer1 that. Let us solve those problems tonight. Let me speak to you in few minutes. I'm not going to waste time. Like I said, we are going to be very fast today. You are looking smooth and nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for that compliment. Bruce, good evening, Jagaban. Good evening. How are you? That's good. Good evening, Jagaban. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you. Nyawadaka, God bless. South Africa is treating you well. Of course. We love you, Seer1. We need your help. We have suffered in the hands of PF. That's why I'm here tonight. Talk to us, Jagaban. We are suffering here in Zambia. Please help us remove this PF. They are going. Their time is up. That's why I'm here. That's why I want us to talk. So make sure that you are sharing. Make sure that we have shared. Yes, brother, what you said is happening here in Zambia. Everything I say about Zambia is what is happening. Everything I told you that will happen is exactly what is happening. So before anything, I said it. There is nothing that PF is doing today that I didn't tell the nation. There is nothing that is new. Everything they are doing today, the manipulation with the voters registration, NRC, the one they will do with voters registration card, all this violence. I told you, I warned you already to say this is what is going to happen. And I am here also to tell you that they are not going to win. No matter what, I said it that time. I said it before. I said it earlier this year. I said, even if Jesus Christ come from heaven and vote for them, they will not win election. I know what I'm talking about. Everything that they are doing, didn't I tell you? Before you started registration, didn't I tell you that this is what is going to happen? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They have run out of options. They have run out of ideas. So there are many things that I'm going to be telling you today. Make sure that we have shared. But before we start, I just want to let you know that Seer1 does not have representative anywhere in the world. Seer1 does not have any representative anywhere in the world. I don't have any representative. I don't have. Let me quickly put this here. Perfect. So I want to make it clear that I don't have any representative anywhere in the world. There are people that are using my name, they use my picture. They claim we are Seer1, we are representing Seer1 here, we are representing Seer1 there. I don't have any representative anywhere in the world. If you want anything from me, I have put my number here. This number is very popular now. There is no secretary that is handling it for me. I am handling it myself. Whatever that is happening in that number, I am doing it myself. If you send a message on WhatsApp on that number, I am the one that will respond to you. First of all, you are going to receive an automatic message. That message is going to give you a website, my website. You go to my website if you want it, if what will solve your problem is there, you get it from there. But if you don't find something that will solve your problem, you come back and write me on WhatsApp to say, Papa, I didn't find what will solve my problem. Then we are going to talk. I don't have any representative anywhere. Stop sending your money to this person, to that person. Start sending your money to people that are using my name to steal from you. I do not ask for seed. I do not ask for offering. I do not ask for tithe. Anyone who is saying, Seer1 sent me to collect seed, Seer1 is asking me for connection of this, connection of that, is a thief, is a criminal. Avoid such person. If you want anything from me, talk to me direct on that number. You only send me a message on WhatsApp. Don't call me. Don't send me a message in the email. Send me a message on WhatsApp on that number. Once you send a message on that number, I am going to come back to you. If what you are looking for, you find it in the website, it's okay. If you don't find it in the website, you write me a message and say, Papa, I didn't find it. Then I'm going to find a way to solve your problem. Please, don't fall victim of criminals that are using my name to steal money. In Nigeria, in Zambia, in Botswana, here in South Africa, many people are using my picture. Many people are using my name. They are even able to broadcast my live program. This is the only Facebook page that I have, or YouTube page that I have. That's why it's very important that if you have not liked this page, you like it. If before you even start watching this program, there is a follow option that appears there. Follow it so that immediately, once I am live, you are able to see, you are able to join, so that you avoid criminals that are using my name to steal money from people. I want to thank South African government for what they are doing in Zimbabwe. I said it before. I said, look, if families, if countries are having problems and the bigger country like South Africa keeps quiet, South Africa is doing themselves. If we allow what is happening in Zambia to continue, how Edgar Lungu is destroying the country, destroying the economy, destroying the democracy, destroying the peace, destroying the judiciary. If South Africa, if we allow it to happen, we are going to kill ourselves. At the end of the day, in the next few years, Zambia will become like Zimbabwe. The citizens of Zambia will run away from Zambia and come to South Africa. And South Africans are complaining. South Africans are saying there is a lot of foreigners in our country. You haven't seen anything. More foreigners are going to come because Zambia is about to become the next Zimbabwe. And nobody wants to stay in a rotten country like Zimbabwe. Nobody wants to stay in a country like that. So I want to thank the government of ANC for what they are doing in Zimbabwe, for the work they are doing in Zimbabwe. I was reading on news today, I heard the government of Zimbabwe telling South African government that we are a sovereign country. We are a sovereign country. You are not supposed to poke your nose inside our government. Any government that you hear that always says we are sovereign, we are sovereign, we are sovereign, that government is a useless government. Any government that you hear in Africa or anywhere in the world that always say we can do it, we are sovereign, that government is useless. That government is a dictatorship. The South African government has gone to Zimbabwe to talk to the opposition, and they talk to the government, asking the government to meet the NGOs, asking the government to meet the people, the political players. And this Zimbabwean government is complaining. They are saying we are a sovereign country. South Africa shouldn't put their head on what we are doing. They shouldn't put their nose on what we are doing. You are a sovereign country when all the road, all the streets in South Africa is filled with Zimbabweans. Where is your sovereignty? You are a sovereign country when 90% of what you use to survive is coming from South Africa. Where is the sovereignty? Anytime you see a government like the government of Zambia, anytime you see them saying we are a sovereign country, we are a sovereign country, know that that government is dictatorship. Know that they don't want anybody to come and help the citizen out. Like what is happening in Zambia today. There is serious police injustice. There is police brutality. What is happening in Zambia today is unbelievable. It's exactly what is happening in Zimbabwe. And both of them are speaking the same language. These two useless governments are speaking the same language. They are saying we are a sovereign country. South Africa shouldn't poke your nose in our thing. We are poking our nose because you want to suffocate your citizens. And we as African brothers, we are not going to allow that to happen. We are not going to be alive to allow that to happen. So I want to thank South African government for what they are doing in Zimbabwe. I am very happy. I was reading the news. I was so overwhelmed. You know, I was so happy that Zimbabwe, South Africa has heard the cry of Zimbabwe. The same way they are now in Zimbabwe trying to put things in order. They must also go to Zambia and put things in order, because there are more problems in Zambia than Zimbabwe. There is more dictatorship in Zambia than Zimbabwe. There is more human rights abuse in Zambia than Zimbabwe. That's why I have also taken it upon myself to write the presidency here, to write a human rights organization here, to start looking into Zambia and see how Edgar Lungu and the police is treating the innocent citizens of Zambia. We are not going to allow that to happen. It will not happen. You know, we don't understand democracy. We are being ruled in Africa like we are still in the military regime, whereby opposition. I was looking at what happened in Zambia yesterday, where the car for the opposition was being smashed and the police was watching. Police was doing nothing. Police had nothing to do. Before I came live today, I received more than 50 messages from police. Police. Zambian police. They are the ones sending me this video. They said, Papa, when we are looking at what is happening in our country today, we feel like crying. We feel like resigning. I was telling them today, to say, next year, there's going to be freedom. The reason why Edgar Lungu and PF are doing what they are doing today is because they know that time is up. Time is up. I gave Edgar Lungu an advice, a brotherly advice, a good advice. I told him, I said, look, go to Kenneth Kaunda. Kenneth Kaunda is alive. Ask him, after being a president, what next? It's not, life doesn't end just being a president. After being a president, what next? Go to Rupia Banda, President Rupia Banda. Ask him, after being a president, what next? The same thing I said is what the Professor Lumumba also said. It's not all about being a president. If Edgar Lungu behaves well, there is a way he behaves. Even when he loses election, he will be respected in Zambia. He will be appreciated in Zambia. But the way it's going is not the way it's supposed to be. Whereby your brothers and your sisters are being killed because of politics. Your brothers and your sisters are being killed. Your brothers and your sisters are suffering because of politics. It's not like that. You know, there is life after being a president. After being a president, you can establish an NGO, a respected president, and people will respect you. Why are you so desperate? Why is PF government so desperate? They know that they have gone. They know that time is up. Why are they so desperate? Why is it that they can't just allow things to happen the way it's supposed to happen? Why are they desperate? The same way it's happening in Zimbabwe is the same way it's happening in Zambia. I am also calling upon President Seer1 tonight. Whatever he's doing in Zimbabwe, he must also do it in Zambia. Zambian people cannot save themselves. Zambian people cannot save themselves. Edgar Lungu and the police and others, what they are doing in Zambia is just unbelievable. The police has been captured. Judiciary is captured. Can you imagine? Eh? That's why I am calling. I am going to make sure that President Ramaphosa intervenes in Zambia the same way he's doing in Zimbabwe. Now Zimbabwe government is crying. They are saying, how can you poke nose in our business? Which business? Which business? South Africa government is trying to save their country because Zimbabwe is a tattered country. It's a messed up country. Any street where you pass is Zimbabwe here. They are littered all over. South Africa is trying to prevent that from happening. If Zimbabwe is a good country today, all the citizens will go back to their country. But such a thing is also going to happen in Zambia because the economy of Zambia has collapsed. It has collapsed completely. That is why I am thanking President Cyril Ramaphosa this night, I am also telling him and the ANC government to please look into Zambia and see that Zambia has become a dictatorship. Under the leadership of the man that we all loved so much, Zambia has become a dictatorship. Zambia is no longer what it used to be. Zambia is now, everybody is afraid. If police, they are writing Seer1. I am in South Africa here. Police of Zambia is writing Seer1. They are crying to me. If police is crying, how about innocent citizens? If police is afraid of their own government, how about innocent citizens? Edgar Lungu has turned everything upside down. And if I talk, he will run to the Nigerian government and tell Seer1 to stop talking. Let's negotiate. Let's negotiate. And the more I keep quiet, the more things are going from bad to worse, from bad to bad, from west to west. The more things are souring in Zambia. That's why we are not going to keep quiet. Because we are in Africa. Because we understand the freedom of speech, we are not going to keep quiet. If it pains you so much, you take us to court. And very soon, you are going to see that Zambian citizens, they are not alone. They are not fools. They are not idiots. They are not people that you wake up and rule like you are ruling your kitchen. You cannot even control your own daughter. You cannot rule your own house. Control your daughter, Tesila Lungu, control her from corruption. You can't control her from corruption. Then you want to come and rule Zambia like your kitchen. We can't allow that to happen, my brother. We can't. We can't. You can't control your daughter. Your daughter went to fence a forest. You didn't sit her down. You can't even control. You can't control her. Then how dare you come and rule Zambia like Zambia is your kitchen? When you wake up, anything that you feel like you do. I am told that today, when fuel price, petrol price, everything has gone down in all the whole nation. Today, you want to increase the price of diesel in Zambia. Any moments from now, that is going to be done. For what reason? How many times are you going to increase in a year? These are the things that These are the things that when I look at them, I don't want to talk. I want to work underground. I want to do the spiritual part of it. But when I look at this, I feel like crying. I feel like crying because this is not the country that Sata left. It's not. Even this El Digalungu that we are seeing today is not the one that Sata left. I'm telling you, the one we are seeing today is a different human being. The one we are seeing today is very heartless. He don't care about his fellow human being. He don't care. He don't. That's why we are not going to stop talking. We are not going to stop fighting. Even if you bring the president of Nigeria to my house to tell me to stop talking, I will still talk. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing is going to happen. You have to change. You have to accept. There must be democracy. There must be equal right in Zambia. There must be equal right. Everything must change. You know, everything must change. Things are bad. The economy is destroyed. Completely destroyed. Who is doing business in Zambia? Everybody is complaining. Who is buying dollars? Who is doing importation? Everyone is complaining. The only people that are not complaining today are the cadres. Not even all the cadres. Few cadres that are close to Edgar Lungu. Those are the people that are not complaining. But the rest of them, they are complaining. PF cadres are writing me today, as I'm talking to you. They are writing me. Them themselves, they are writing me. They are crying. Cadres, they are crying. How much more people who are not cadres? If cadres are crying, if police are crying. I have the messages here. Thousands of them, police. Seer1, help us. Seer1, help us. Seer1, why are you quiet? Can't you see what is happening? Police is forced to arrest innocent people. Police is being mistreated by cadre. They run to me. They tell me, Seer1, help us. If they are crying, how about innocent citizens? This is why they know, PF know. PF is aware that they have lost the election. There is nothing like PF next year. I can cut my finger. Not only stopping preaching. If PF wins, I will stop preaching. I'll cut my finger. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Why are they resorting to violence? What is happening in Kasama today? Why are they resorting to violence? Why are they arresting UPND officials? We are on earth, even if you're a cadre, you are a PF cadre, and you are watching Seer1 tonight, you are watching me right now, you are a PF cadre. I want you to, for once, make use of your brain. Make use of your conscience. Where on earth do you arrest people that didn't have a gun? They didn't have a machete. They didn't have anything on them. You arrested them and said, these people are charged for aggravated murder. Do you know what it means to be caught in an aggravated murder attempt? You arrested them, knowing that in Zambia, according to the constitution of Zambia, when you are arrested and charged with aggravated murder, you are not going to get a bond, and you are not going to get bail. You arrested them. People that, innocent, harmless people. Those are the people that you arrested. And the judge who came to your police station, robbed police officer, beat up police officer. This one is not even a crime. This one is abomination. It has never happened in the history of any country. Where a boy of yesterday come to the police station, beat up the police officers, and they rob the police officers and goes. And you charge him with one useless charge. And that boy is gallivanting all over the street today. But people, Zambians, your fellow Zambians are the ones that are facing charges of aggravated robbery. And they are sleeping in court. They are sleeping in the cell for a crime that I don't even know how to describe it. And where is God? Even if you yourself that call yourself children of God in Zambia and you support PF, where is God in PF? Use your conscience. Use your conscience. Don't think with your brain. Don't think with your tummy. Use your brain. Where is God in this thing? Tomorrow, Edgar Lungu is going to quote scripture. Tomorrow, Edgar Lungu will go to church. And the problem is that there are thousands of stupid churches in Zambia. Thousands of useless churches in Zambia. Thousands of idiotic men and women of God in Zambia. Cowards. Cowards. They read the Bible. They don't know what is written in the Bible. A lot of them, cowards. Too many of them, cowards. Big churches and they are fools. Big churches, they are looking for money. Edgar Lungu will finish committing all this crime and come to your church. You will give him the microphone to preach in your church. PF cadres, of all the things that they are doing, PF ministers, PF members of parliament, commit all these atrocities and come to your church. You give them microphone to preach in your church instead of telling them reality. That's why I love Catholic Church. That's why I love Catholic Church. You see, they will go to these churches. Edgar Lungu will go to church and pretend like he's a holy human being. After committing all these things, let me tell you something you don't know. Zambia is a very small country. It's a very small country. Population of 18 million. Only 18 million people. And you hate yourself so much. You are divided between Tonga, Lozi, Lamba, Bemba, this and that. Only 18 million people. Only 18 million people. You cannot love yourself. You are only 18 million people, but you are more divided than the map of Africa. Only 18 million people. 18 million people. Just because this one is coming from this tribe is hated for no reason. Just because this one is coming from here is hated for no reason. Just because this one is coming from here is hated for no reason. Where is the Jesus Christ that you call? Where is the Holy Spirit that you call? You can see that all those things are waste of time. That's why I tell people to say Christianity is useless. It's as useless as a toilet tissue. A used toilet tissue. That's what Christianity is. That's why I even prefer Muslim than Christianity. Because in Muslim, at least they say the truth. At least they fear Allah. But Christianity is as useless as a used toilet tissue. Look at all the classroom. Look at everywhere. All the halls is filled with churches. But no one is able to speak. Not even one person is able to speak. No one is telling Edgar Lungu that what he's doing is not good. No one, not even a single person is saying it. And beside, these people that are suffering in Zambia today, these people that can, if you check my message, 90% of people that are writing me for miracle money are Zambians. Because there is so much hunger. I remember yesterday I was sending money to some families in Zambia. Ordinary 250 kwacha that I was sending to families. If you see the joy, if you see the celebration, I look at it and say, but why? This is a very rich country. What is wrong? Mismanagement. Yeah? Very useless. Useless churches. Edgar Lungu comes to your church. You cannot tell him that what he's doing is not right. You give him microphone to preach. Many of you even lay hand on him and pray for him and say he's chosen by God. Leadership is by God. Leaders are being chosen by God. Which God? Does God have voters registration card? Does God vote? Which God are you talking about? You go and choose nonsense and you blame God that God gave you the leader. Let me explain that scripture for you. Let me tell you. I see stupid people. One pastor called me from South Africa here. He says, Zambian, Seer1, the way you're attacking our government, don't you know that leadership comes from God? Stupid. Which leadership? Which God are you talking about? On that day that you are voting, do you see God there? God does not. That scripture was written in those days. There was nothing like democracy. They never used to vote. Kings we are choosing through anointing. A prophet will wake up and anoint one person and say, you are going to be a king in Israel. That is what is called being chosen by God, being chosen by anointing. Remove that stupidity from modern day democracy. Today, we choose ourselves. We choose ourselves. God doesn't choose. God himself doesn't choose. He doesn't have any democratic rights to come on earth to choose leaders for us. You choose for yourself. I choose for myself. If we choose rubbish like the one we have chosen, we are going to enjoy rubbish. Are you telling me that the president like Mnangagwa in Zimbabwe is being chosen by God? Which God can choose Mnangagwa in what he's doing in Zimbabwe? Are you telling me that God can choose Edgar Lungu? Which God can choose such a human being to rule over his children? Are you telling me there are many of them? How many of them am I going to mention? How about that one in Museveni, the one in Uganda? You are telling me that God can choose such a dictator? Which God is that? God does not choose anything. It was in those days when election is being done by anointing. A prophet pours an oil on somebody's head and say, you are going to be the president. That was then. Today, there is democracy. We choose. That's why we are so stupid enough to choose Edgar Lungu. All of us, we are very, very stupid. Especially those that voted for him and us that worked for him. Us that worked for him. We are very stupid. We can never blame God. We can never say God chose for us. God does not choose. Today on earth, God does not have the right to choose. I'm telling you, if God can choose, he will never give a country a president like Edgar Lungu, or a president like Mnangagwa, or a president like any other president. All these African presidents, they will never near State House because they are devils. They are corrupt. They don't care about the people. They care about themselves and they care about their family. That's all. They care about themselves. They care about their family. That's all. That's why next year, if you are watching me now, you know that you have not registered to vote. Go and register. While you are sleeping on your bed and saying God will choose, God will not choose nothing for you. We are mad with religion. Africa. We are so stupid with religion. That's I know. I'm not sorry to say this. We are so brainwashed with religion. Everything is God. 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 Where is our conscience? Everything is God. Everything is God. Everything is God. God has given us. God has done this. God has done that. God does not. Today, in this modern day democracy, remove God from it. Spiritually, election can be manipulated, but it's not God that manipulates election. That's why when I see people saying, God told me that this one is going to win, God has nothing to do with election. I'm telling you the gospel truth. God has told me that this one is going to win. Forget about God. If you are talking about all that Olumba, Ekanka, and others that has supernatural power to do things, then I can say okay. But if you want to put God, Jehovah, forget it. It has nothing to do with election. You choose for yourself. You choose devil will rule you. You choose a good man will rule you. So remove God from rubbish. Remove God from nonsense. Remove God from stupidity. Remove God from Edgar Lungu. It doesn't work. It doesn't. It has never worked. It has never worked. They are seeing that they are losing election. They are seeing it. They can see. It's clear. It's written everywhere. They are losing election. They are trying so many things. They manipulate the national registration card, whereby they have registered in their stronghold, which is no longer their stronghold. We are going to scatter. When I tell you that they will lose, I know what I'm talking about. I know what we are doing, and I know what I've done. Forget it. They have seen that they have lost. That's why now they want to start violence, beating people anyhow. This is exactly what MMD did before they lost election. MMD was beating people like never before. The son of former president, is it Andrew Banda? That one, is it Andrew? I've forgotten his name, who was a very violent cadre. Bowman Lusambo was busy fighting up and down. Where were they? Where are they? Didn't they lose election? It's the same thing, the same pattern that PF has adopted today. But it will not help them. It didn't help Rupia Banda. It didn't help MMD. It's not going to help PF. So that is rubbish. Even if you are beating people, even if you are mistreating people, even if you are killing people, that's your own concern. It doesn't carry water. It doesn't hold water. Edgar Lungu, I have an advice for you, my brother, because Nigerian government said I should not insult you again, and I'm not insulting you, but I'm giving you an advice as I wait for my things to happen. But I'm giving you an advice as a brother. Next year you are going to lose election, whether you like it or not. You are going to lose election, and if you want people to respect you after you lose election, start treating people well. Sit down your cadres. I was even shocked watching. I was even shocked watching a video clip where you were begging the chief of Bemba people to talk to your cadres, to talk to your workers. You yourself as a president, you can't manage your cadres. As a president, do you know how powerful being a president is? You can't manage your cadre. The person that will manage your cadre is the chief of Bemba people. I saw the video. It's all over. It's circulating. I can post it on my page tomorrow for everybody to see. A president begging a chief to talk to his subordinate, to talk to people under him. It means you have failed. And if you are failing to manage your party, how are you going to manage the nation? If I were you, I was going to step down on a moral ground so that I can have my dignity. Look at Mandela. Look at Mandela. Everybody's talking about Mandela. Everybody's talking about Mandela. Look at Kenneth Kaunda in your country. Everybody's talking about him. Look, even Rupia Banda, look at the dignity they have. Why not look at it and give up? You are rich. You are filthy rich. You are so rich now. What else do you want? What else do you want, Edgar? So these are the things that, when I look at it, I feel like crying. When I'm looking at a president telling a chief to talk to the people. A president is begging a chief, talk to the people. Do you know how powerful you are? Talk to the people. Talk to your people. Eddie Kalungu, you are begging a chief, the chief of Bemba people, talk to your people. It means they don't respect you. You have failed to control them. I encourage you, President Lungu, I encourage you to sit down with your workers, your ministers, sit down with your cadres, and tell them to desist from violence. Tell them that it's not going to take them anywhere. Believe me, next year you are going to lose the election. Your people are going to turn around against you and vote for Hakainde Hichilema. And it's going to be so painful. The way you are treating people today is the way you are going to be treated after you lose the election. You have to start preparing yourself. You have to start organizing yourself. You have to start preparing yourself mentally, preparing your people. And let them know that violence is not going to take them anywhere. It's not going to happen. You are not going to continue ruling because of violence. No rigging tactics is going to work next year because we are here. We are going to work. We are not going to allow that to happen. So what do you have to do? Start preparing them in advance. Tell them to stop violence. Stop burning cars and stop beating UPND cadres. Let there be peace. Like that, when you lose election next year, you'll be respected. As for losing election, you have already lost it. It's not, you don't even need a prophet. People are just waiting. I'm telling you, if armies are complaining, police are complaining, everyone is complaining, then who is going to vote for you? The people that are going to vote for you, is it the thousands of teachers that have graduated for many years without job? The people that will vote for you, is it the government workers that are not getting paid? The retirees, families of retirees? Are we talking about the nurses? Who is going to vote for you? Even if you get all the vote in the rural area, you are not still going anywhere. That's why the people around you supposed to be telling you the truth. They are not supposed to be telling you to be arrogant. Like the one I heard you saying, the church is not going to rule Zambia. My brother, Rupia Band also said that about Satan. Where is Rupia Banda today? Satan ruled. When favor has departed from you, there is nothing you can do about it. I am encouraging you to please start making peace with the people of Zambia. Start uniting the nation of Zambia. Unite the Bembas and the Tongas. Unite the Lozis and start bringing everybody together. So that when you are leaving Zambia, you are going to leave Zambia as a united country, not a divided country. You are going to leave Zambia as a country that is united, not divided. The way it is now is so divided. People are afraid. Everybody is afraid in Zambia. Everybody is afraid in Zambia. Everyone, not only individuals, including the people that are working for the government, in fact, including PF cadres. If you go to Kanyama today, or Chawama, you will see that PF cadres are hiding. There is now in groups. They are killing each other. They are beating each other. Everywhere in Zambia is fear. There is catastrophe. Everywhere there is fight. Everywhere. It's like there is no peace at all. Everyone is living in fear. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Start uniting the nation. Start uniting. Start uniting. Start making peace. If you don't know how to do it, go to Kenneth Kaunda and ask Kenneth Kaunda to help you. They are going to help you. But the way it is today, my brother, is too late for you. There is nothing we can do. I said it when I was starting this battle. I said, even if Jesus come and vote for you, you are going to lose. I even said your wife is not going to vote for you. Even government of Nigeria prevented me from going deep into what I know about your family, as I also wait for you to meet my demand. But I said your wife is not going to vote for you because things are bad. Power has departed from you. Favor has departed from you. Everything has departed from you. It is time, my brother. It is time to give up. It is time to give up. It is time to do the right thing. It is time to do the right thing. Police, they are tired. Everyone is tired. They are just waiting for the door of election. It's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. I want to use this opportunity to thank Hakainde Chilem as well. It's like he's growing. He's now beginning to understand politics. Just the way I said, look, don't give attention to this privatization thing. That is a useless thing. It don't go anywhere. And now that case is quiet. That case is as good as dead. So when he listened to people that are advising him, not only me, but from all over the world, a good leader is a good listener. So it's good that you have ignored it and you have allowed it to die a natural death. God will bless you for that. And I want to also tell UPND members, Zambian population, be careful, because these guys know that they are going to lose the election next year. They are going to be provoking you anyhow. They are going to be trying to cause violence anyhow. Be careful. Be careful. Don't buy into that provocation. Just make sure that you have your voter's card and your NRC. Voter's card and an NRC. Make sure that you have it. When you have it, it's okay. There is no problem. There is no problem. And I hear people say, Seer1, why not you help UPN to win election in Kasama? Look, I'm not going to help any political party again. After what PF did to me, I've said it that I'm not going to help them. There is no political party, even if it's a Jesus Christ political party anywhere in Zambia, I'm not going to help them. I'm not going to perform any spiritual work for any political party again. I will never do it. Because PF used me. And what they got from me is what they used to turn against the people. I don't want that to happen again. I want people to go and vote with their eyes open. No spiritual power controlling them. No, do as I say power controlling them. They must vote looking at the hunger they are facing in their country. They must vote looking at the how their country has been destroyed. They must vote looking at hunger. They must vote looking at the electricity tariff. They must vote looking at the fuel price. They must vote looking at what they have suffered in the hand of cadres. They must vote remembering that if we don't vote well this year, next year we are going to be servants to Chinese. Those are the things you will look at. You will use your brain. You don't need the Seer1 to perform spiritual work again on UPND. I am not a partner of UPND. I am not talking to Akainde Chilema, and I'm not going to talk to him. Whether now and when he win election, I don't want to have anything to do with him. What is important is that PF is removed out of power, and the Zambia is saved from what is about to happen in Zambia, of what is happening. That's why I don't have time. I can't talk to him. People are saying, Seer1, why don't you help them, give them, do as I say, to win election in Kasama? I can't do that. I said it before. I said I won't do that again. If somebody like Edgar Lunga and PF, who were very humble when they were flocking my house up and down, can turn and become a lion today, then I don't trust anybody again. I don't. I don't trust anybody. I can't waste my time. PF members know how much they are still owing me. Most of the spiritual work I did, I used my own money to buy, do as I say, materials to do the work. Up to today, they are owing me and they deported me. So how am I going to trust a church? That's why my responsibility is to make sure that spiritually everything is neutralized. People are going to vote with their brain. I don't want to partner with any other person. And when you see me speaking, many people say, it's a UPND partner. UPND partner to do what? UPND partner to be doing what? I swear upon Godfather, the only man I respect. I swear upon Olumba. If UPND has ever given me 1 cent when I sleep, let me not wake up tonight. They don't give me anything. I don't need it also. I am fighting for the people of Zambia, not UPND. I have nothing to do with UPND. I don't speak to a church. I can't. Many people have sent me his phone number. Papa, phone him. Papa, call him. You advise him. I said, no. If he wants advice, when I'm live on Facebook, he must come and listen to what I'm saying. I can't call him. I don't want to enter into alliance again. Look at PF. They were very humble when they were flocking to my house, up and down. Their leaders, they were flocking. They were even crying on my feet, kissing my feet. Today they have become powerful. I can't do such rubbish again. When I see them speaking, I say, look at these idiots. They were crying like babies, cry babies, following me up and down. Even in my own church, they came openly. Today they have become so powerful. So I can't make that mistake again. I will never help any political party again in my life. So that's why whatever I'm doing is to remove the one that I put already and make sure that people are voting with their eyes. That is why today, everyone in Zambia, their eyes are open. Everyone can see that things are bad in Zambia. Everyone can see when Edgar Lungu is talking, when PF members are talking, it's like a joke. Listen, let me give you an example. A few days ago, Givin Lubinda was in somewhere there campaigning, and he knelt down. When it is time for politics, it's time for campaign. It's usually normal for politicians to kneel down and ask for vote. But when a PF member does it, in Zambia, it becomes a crime. Why? Because what was controlling the people of Zambia has left. Whatever PF is doing today for the people of Zambia is like a joke. Have you ever seen in any country on earth whereby a president removed money and they asked the youths to come and collect, and the youths are refusing to go? They are still advertising. They are still encouraging the youths. They still have to use Chirufia Tayali. They still have to use all other people that are popular on Facebook to beg the youths to go and collect, and the youths are not collecting. Because of what? The spell has fallen off the youths. The youths are very wise now. The youths are no longer fools. The youths are now making use of their brains. Do as I say has left Zambia completely. Anything PF is doing now is like a joke. And PF is aware of this. This is all that I wanted. This is all that I wanted. So concerning the election that is going to take place tomorrow, see, I want to help UPN to win. I'm not helping any party because I'm not alliance with any party. It was in 2015 and 2016 that I stupidly went to support PF. I can't do that rubbish anymore. It will never happen again. People must go and vote with their brain open. People must go and vote. People must go and vote perfectly. You know, concerning tomorrow's election, personally to me, if I was a president in UPN, I wouldn't even bother myself. What we are looking for today is not members of parliament. UPND has a lot of members of parliament. In fact, they have enough members of parliament. What UPND needs today is presidents. They don't need members of parliament. If I was the president myself, as Seer1, if I was president of UPND, I wouldn't even participate. Because, you know, what is the need? Having members of parliament all over parliament, and we are not able to make decisions. What we are focusing on is next year. Even the time that you are going to see the red color of Seer1 is next year. It's not now. What you are seeing now is nothing. You are going to see the devil color and Jesus color in one next year. You are going to see everything. Because next year is a bend or break. Next year. So concerning election tomorrow, what UPND should be looking for is at least to get 30% of the vote. It's not winning. It's not winning. They don't need to win. What they need is to make sure that at least they get 30 or 40%. If they get 30 or 40%, they must celebrate. Because next year election, UPND don't need a lot of campaign because hunger has campaigned, Kwacha has campaigned, brutality has campaigned, violence has campaigned. People are hiding in their houses. They are afraid to come out because of cadres. All those things have already campaigned. What they need now is only about 30% from this side of PF. That's all. That's what they need. Even tomorrow, that's what they need. They don't need to win. To do what with it? What they need is just 30%. What UPND need is the presidency. What Zambia need is the presidency, not members of parliament. Members of parliament, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They go there to waste time. Absolutely nothing. What they need is presidency. That's why this election, they shouldn't kill themselves because of it. Let them get only 40% or 30% and come out. We are going to clap for them. It means they have won it. PF in 2016, how many votes did they use to win? Only hunger alone, not only hunger, has cancelled that 100,000 they used to win. In 2016, and people voted for them. Sympathy of Satan, spiritual work, everything was working for Edgar. But now we shall see next year. So don't bother yourself. UPND, Papa, help UPND to win. I'm not going to. Even if I want to help them, I can't waste my time on members of parliament. What is members of parliament? Do you know what it costs to do spiritual work for election? Millions of dollars. Then I go and waste it on Kasama. and this and that. No. What UPND need, let them get 30% or even get 40%. We clap for them. That's all. Somebody say load shedding is campaigning. Of course. What PF is going to do, let me tell you something that they are planning to do now. When it's getting to 2021, during the time of election, they are going to eliminate load shedding. Then they will say, we told you that we have eliminated load shedding. Immediately after election, load shedding will come back. Just like the way they did in 2016. From 2016 till today, they are still building transformer. They are still building a hydrogen chemical. Rubbish. So we know all those tactics, and the people's eyes are open. Those things are not going to work anymore. Okay. Okay, come with your question. Let me answer your question. Charles Muti, Papa, we love you so much. Unemployment is also campaigning, of course. Many things that is campaign. That's why we don't need to we don't need to worry ourselves. Campaign is already done. Even if PF let them register all the mosquitoes in their stronghold, they will still vote for UPND. It doesn't. This one is a done deal. Dawn of power. Thank you. Any question? Question time. Yes. Chinyansu. Masoka. Question. The price of Milime is already campaign. There are many things that is campaigning, so don't worry. PF won election when things were okay with only 100,000. Do you even think? Those of you that say, PF is going to win, how are they? PF, when everything was okay, number one, everything was okay. Kwacha was nice. Milime price was low. Everything was okay before Edgar Lungu took over. And on top of everything was okay, millions of people were crying for Sata. And they gave Edgar Lungu sympathy vote. Because Edgar Lungu pretended to love the family of Sata, Mulenga Sata. What is the name of that one? Christine Kaseba and so on. They gave sympathy vote. When PF was intact, they only won with 100,000 votes. What is going to happen today? When PF is disorganized, and we are even going to put more war inside them until they start killing themselves. You are going to see for yourself. You know that I am the dawn of power. I am the Jagaban. I don't have competition. I said it before. Even if you go and bring Jesus from heaven to pray for PF, PF will never be organized again. It's disorganized completely. What are you talking? Sometimes when you see me, I'm not coming live to address the nation. It doesn't mean that I am doing my spiritual work. I am in their midst. There will not be peace in PF. Anyway, I voted for PF in 2016, but now we are suffering. Not only you, everyone voted for them. Yours is better. You only voted. I did spiritual work, cost millions of dollars. I volunteered my cars for campaign. I volunteered my money for campaign. Imagine how stupid I was. And I posted something on my Facebook today, because somebody was asking about Chili Fatale. I posted something on Facebook today. I was genuinely giving advice to you, all my followers, Jagabans all over the world. I was giving you advices. I was saying, look, before you get into any relationship, make sure that you know the owner of the land. Before you start building a relationship, make sure you know the owner of the land. before you build. You may discover that it's a community land. This is a parable. It means before you get into any relationship, make sure that you know that you are actually the only person in that relationship. These days, men have become so heartless. Men have become so stupid that they don't care. They don't regard love. Men these days don't have heart to love people. I am talking because this week alone, I have solved more than 250 relationship problems. If you ever want anything to do with me, never call me on Truecaller. Never. If you call me on Truecaller, I'm going to block you. It disturbs me. Don't call me. You know, I was saying men have become so heartless. You know, I guess so many ladies today, this week, sent me pictures of the person they are dating. Papa, this person, I'm dating this person. Check for me if this person is the right person. When I check, I discover that this person is having more than 7 girls. This person is having more than 10 girls. Some even having more than 20 girls. And he has promised all of them marriage. You know, so many ladies this week, after my last broadcast about relationship, I've received a lot of inquiry. Papa, this is the man I'm dating. Check for me. When I check, I discover that there is queue of lady. You are not even number 10. You are not even there are a lot. Men don't value relationship these days. Not only men, even women don't value relationship these days. So that's why I was saying, look, before you get into a relationship, make sure that you have checked thoroughly. This one is yours. No one is supposed to share a man or share a woman in a relationship. No. Your husband's supposed to be your husband. Your wife's supposed to be your wife. So I was telling you to make thorough investigation and make sure that you are the one, only you. That's why if you are a woman or if you are a man, you are in a relationship, you want me to help you to know how many are you in that relationship. My WhatsApp number is there on the comment section. You can send me a message after this program to say, Papa, this is the picture of the woman I'm dating. This is the picture of the man I'm married. Papa, check for me about this person. I will tell you everybody that is involved. Because I am the dawn of power and I love truth. I don't love you to be cheated. I am going to tell you, this one is this one is that. So I after reading all the messages and all the spiritual work I did this week, I posted that thing. And people were commenting. People were saying, Seer1 is talking about Chilufya Tayali. No. I can't talk about Chilufya Tayali. There are so many big grown-up men in Zambia that behave like children that can talk about the issue of Chilufya Tayali's thing. Those things that are happening now. I can't do that. I'm too big for that. You know, I have too many things that I'm doing. I talk about important things. I don't talk about such things. I can never post something because of one person on Facebook. No, I don't post something. I didn't post something for Chilufya Tayali. I can't do that. But I want to tell you that, you know, Chilufya Tayali can never cheat the wife. Take it from me. Whatever he wrote, whatever is happening, is something that was planned to divert your attention. It didn't happen. He didn't cheat the wife. He can't. I know him. I know him. He didn't cheat the wife. Whatever that happened on his page, whatever he wrote, was a plan to divert the youth's attention from reissue to start talking about that. It can happen. He didn't cheat the wife. If you check the last post that Chilufya Tayali posted, the last post that he posted, the wife was carrying the baby and took the picture. If you cheated your wife and everything is not okay between the two of you, and your wife is leaving the country and your wife is going back to her parents, she cannot have all the time, all the pleasure to take picture of the baby and send to you and ask you to post. No. Those things, we call it publicity stunt. And because there are so many people who don't reason in Zambia, this is the reason why PF is able to manipulate you anyhow. they can manipulate you easily. They want to use that to remove your attention from what is happening in Kasama. And all of you have already left what is happening in Kasama. You are talking about Chilufiatayali's marriage. You think that if Chilufiatayali cheated the wife, he will come and make it public. He can't make it public. It would have died a natural death in between. You won't, the wife, you won't even know that it happened. But the problem is that Zambians, I don't know how you think. I don't know how you reason. You know, Chilufiatayali's family has gone for holiday in Ethiopia. And you are here crying. I have even seen some grown-up idiots in Zambia saying, I told you that the marriage will not last. Who told you? It means you are stupid, you are not wise. If a man cheated, me myself, Seer1, if I cheat, if I do something bad, I can't come and say it in public. For what? Am I Jesus Christ? Everyone has a skeleton in their curtain. I can't come and say it public. So Chilufiatayali is not stupid. He's wise. He's so wise, and he has the power. He has that thing, the acumen to draw people's attention. That was exactly what was done. He didn't cheat the wife. He can't cheat the wife. Even if he did, he won't come and say it publicly. And the people are rejoicing. Yes, the marriage is broken. Yes, the marriage is destroyed. It means you are stupid. You are not wise. You mean after cheating your husband or your wife, you go and post it on Facebook? Are you Jesus Christ? So don't be distracted. Be very, very serious. The battle that you are about to fight in Zambia, removing dictatorship, removing corruption, removing stupidity from the government, it needs brain. You must all be very, very careful. You must all be very, very careful. Chilufiatayali alone is able to distract the youths in Zambia. He can do it. Chilufiatayali, one person, is bigger than the whole PF media team. PF don't have media team. Who is PF? PF don't have media team. You know, Chilufiatayali has power, media power, more than everyone in PF. Antonio don't know. He don't even know. That one is like a sheep. Edith Nawaki today is talking about privatization. He will jump into privatization. Privatization issue has died. Then he another issue now. He will jump. There is no media personality in Zambia. There is no media personality in PF. All of them are as good as dead. Are you talking about Sunday Chanda? That one is worse. I don't know why those people get paid. The work that they are supposed to do is what Chilufiatayali is doing. As we are talking today, every youth in Zambia is talking about Bali. Bali today has more influence on the youth than any other person on earth in Zambia. Because of what? They have strong media. They have powerful media. They are using Chela well. They are using Lily well. They are using so many of them well. You know, Sunday Chanda in PF, those people are getting salary for snoring, for doing nothing. Antonio Morinho, that one is the worst. They don't know anything about media. Only Chilufiatayali can confuse the whole youths in the whole country. That's why PF is holding him like this. He can wake up and create one thing and everybody start talking. Even the people that I thought they are intelligent, they couldn't see that this thing was a publicity stunt. They couldn't see. I saw them celebrating. I told you the marriage will not last. What are you talking? The marriage is lasting. The wife has gone for holiday. Chilufiatayali and the wife is not in good time. The wife entered the plane. Check the last picture he posted on his page. The wife entered the plane, carried the baby and took picture and sent to him to post. Have you ever seen something like that? So don't be very stupid. When I told you the other time, Chilufiatayali is very wise. It's very powerful. He has the ability to turn things around. I know him. I know him. Before I registered this party, I know what he can do. I know how he is. I know how he thinks. Be very careful. I didn't post something about him. I can't post something about an individual. I am fighting the entire government. I am fighting PF as a party. I don't fight one person. So be very careful. Chilifiatal is going to be used by PF. If left for me, I was going to ask our Bali. I was going to ask Bali to also, bring him on board. Currently, UPN is having the strongest media team anywhere in Zambia. The strongest media team. They know how to communicate to the people. They know how to make things go viral. While PF, Antonio, and the Sunday Chanda are just sleeping. They are sleeping. They are sleeping. They don't know what to do. The thing is bigger than them. They are waiting for something to come up so that they can jump and write article like Nebuchadnezzar article. No. Okay, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Today I promise to do only 1 hour. Gassing. Somebody says Seer1, Gassing has already campaigned. Of course. Gassing has already campaigned. Don't worry. Next year, people will be shocked. I'm telling you, Edgar Lungu will not even get 40%. Yeah, forget it. When you are in power, people around you are going to be telling you everything is okay, everything is okay, everything is okay, everything is fine. You are winning. Like when you go for campaign, people will come, crowd will come. People are coming to see the president. Even me here where I am, if Ramaphosa is coming to somewhere close here, I will go. Not because I know him, not because I will vote for him. I want to go and see him face to face. That's why people go when Edgar Lungu is campaigning, not because they will vote for him. People have lost confidence. See how UPN has totally destroyed Kasama. Tomorrow we are waiting for 30% only, or 40% only. Then we know that we are done. 48 houses has campaigned. Of course, it has already campaigned. Unemployment has campaigned. Of course. What else are we waiting for? Lungu will not accept to hand over. Who is he? Who is Lungu not to accept? He's just making noise now because he's still the president. Wait. Let him lose next year. It's not his. I know him. He's a fear human being. Forget about the one he's doing now. I know him personally. He's a fear. He don't no courage. Once he see that he has lost, even before the police goes and pack his bag from State House, he will pack his bag already. He's a fear human being. He don't have that courage. I know him. It's like this Zambian tax that are beating people all over in Zambia. It's like that. No power, no nothing. The only thing you must be prepared is to make sure that election is held next year. That is what is important. Seer1, where is Stella? Where is Esther Lungu? I said something before. And you people thought I was joking. But the government of Nigeria, they told me to stop insulting Edgar Lungu, so that I'm waiting for them to meet what I said. That's why I don't go deeper into his family. That's why I've left. I didn't insult him. I've stopped insulting him because they said I must stop. I've stopped. But I'm still Where is the wife? Oh my God. Anyway, we shall see. Tasila is now married after facing the fair. Let me tell you, you will come back here and remember my word. The marriage is not going anywhere. When the divorce happens, you will remember that Seer1 is Seer1. Seer1 said it. It's not going anywhere. I know why that marriage is taking place, but just take my word. It's a story marriage. You can even save this clip and play it once it happens. Will Zambia change when UPN get into power? Look, Zambia as a country does not even need a guru to rule it. Zambia, anybody, even a 12 years old person can rule Zambia, because naturally Zambians are good people. They are so good, you know. They can easily be ruled. You can be a leader and rule well in Zambia. The only thing that is killing Zambia today is corruption. For example, today, I saw this thing on the news. I felt like crying. I have never seen this in my life since I was born. Government, the money that donors donated to Zambia, government awarded a contract to one non-reputable pharmacy or something like that to bring drugs. Because of greediness, PF leaders are putting the lives of innocent people at risk. They gave, is it Honeywell or Honeydew, they gave them contract to supply medicine worth millions of dollars. And those people have supplied fake medicines. How many people we are going to die after drinking those medicines? This is why I tell you that Christianity is useless. Chilufia Chitalu, go to church, is an elder in the church, but he doesn't care for the people. To give a contract to supply medicine to the citizens of Zambia, to a country, to a company that has no reputation, and they are brought in expired medicine for people to consume. What is killing Zambia today is corruption. What is killing Zambia today is a lack of leadership. Number one, corruption. How? You know, this is why next year we are going to drag Edgar Lungu to International Criminal Court, because they think that they are smart. They think that they are wise. All those people that are constructing the roads, we are going to know how many people that bidded for the road, and the reason why the ones that are constructing it won the tender. Yes, next year we are going to know. Believe me. He must tell us. They must tell us to say, okay, it's exactly like what is happening in Malawi today. They must tell us this company competed, this company competed. Why did you give it to this one? Because of what? PF government and the leadership, before they award the contract, they already have shares. Have you seen how the money is going? Have you seen how the money is going? Have you seen where the corruption is? A road that's supposed to cost 200 million, a company will quote it at 500 million. They will give the company the road to construct. They will use 200 million to do it. 300 million, they will share it among the leaders. That's corruption. That's what is killing Zambia today. And that is what is called modern day corruption. This type of corruption, no, these days nobody steals from the pocket of the treasury, or nobody steals from the treasury. No, they steal using road. That's why when you see Edgar Lungu posting road, I have done this road, I have done this road, please ask him how much is the cost of the road. You will discover that every road done by the government, they have made millions out of it. It's not actually the people of Zambia that are benefiting. It is the criminals in the government that are benefiting. That's what is killing Zambia. Corruption. Giving contract to substandard companies. Look at how many people that were going to die. if they took that medicine brought by honey well, what they gave that contract. This is how Zambia is dying. Zambia does not need a guru to rule Zambia. Zambia is a country that depends on borrowing, according to PF government. Not according to any other government. Zambia is so blessed. Copper is everywhere. 75% of Zambian land has natural deposit. There is copper, there is cobalt, there is what Zambia is now the largest emerald producing country in the whole world. Zambia is so blessed. God, there is too much natural resources in Zambia, but mismanagement. People, cadres were digging gold there in Kansempa the other time. If cadres can dig gold, why not government legalize the gold and they bring in machinery and they start mining it? It will bring a lot of money into the economy, but they don't have those senses. They depend on borrowing. Now they will borrow. There is no problem. There is nothing wrong with borrowing. When you borrow money and consume it, how are you going to pay it pay back? If you borrow money for consumption, how are you going to pay back? Many people come to me, Papa, pray for me. I've applied for a loan. In this loan, I just want to I want to get this loan. I want to use it to buy a car. So that I say, okay, if you use it to buy a car, what are you going to do with it? Zambia is like couples that want to do wedding. They go to bank and borrow money to do wedding reception. How are you going to pay back? It's stupidity. That's what Zambia is. Zambia will go to China and borrow money, give the contract to Chinese, and the Chinese makes the road, and they take the money back to China, and they start waiting for you to come and borrow again, because they know that you have not invested that money into something productive. When you borrow money, don't use it to build road. When you borrow money, don't use it to build useless things. When you borrow money, use it to build something productive. You build industries. Every country in Africa today is producing something. In Rwanda, they are producing phone. In Nigeria, they are producing car. They are producing phone. They are producing everything. In Ghana, they are producing car. They are producing phone. In South Africa, here, they are producing car. Even in Botswana, every country today is producing something. Malawi is about to start producing. Zambia cannot even produce a toothpick. If you borrow money from China, you build a factory. People are working in the factory. People are employed in the factory. The factory is making money. People are consuming what is made in the factory. You get the money from the factory, you pay back China. That is how it is. When you borrow money and build road, when you know that you don't have toll gates, the little toll gate you have in Zambia cannot be able to afford the money to pay it back. Why are you building unnecessary roads? You are building roads so that you can get kickback. So that you can the road that's supposed to cost 500 million, you can say it's 1 billion. You become rich at the expense of your children that is about to come. At the end of the day, you are going to die. You grow old, you die. Your children will come, and China will come and dominate them and tell them to serve them forever. China will come and colonize them because of the debt that you are called or cured, or the debt that you secured because of greediness and stupidity. That's what is happening in Zambia. When you borrow money, you don't use it. When you borrow money, you don't use it. When you borrow money, you don't use it for consumption. When you borrow money, you put it, you invest it. That's why I'm answering somebody that's saying, does Zambia, Zambia be great if UPND wins election? Of course, HH is a businessman. He understands when you borrow, what you do with it. He understands how to use money. Edgar Lungu is just, he just took over power. He was not even expecting it. He actually told us that he doesn't have vision. It's because of excitement that I don't actually blame him. Sometimes I don't blame Edgar Lungu because he told us the truth. The man, he was truthful. He told us, I don't have vision. It's us that are very stupid to carry somebody that doesn't have vision and put him to rule a whole country. That's why what we are seeing today. You know, we don't blame him. We can never blame him. He told us in the beginning, we were the stupid ones that helped him to become the president. But next year, we are going to correct everything. Any other question? Any other question? Give me your question. Somebody says, Seer1, you really know how to invest. I am a businessman. I am running one of the most successful businesses that a lot of them, you know, I do my spiritual work. That's why I don't have church every day. I don't pray every day. I don't have midweek service. I do church once in a week. I go to church on Sunday. I preach to the people. I perform miracle. On Monday, I go and do. You never see me ask for offering. I can never ask you for offering. You never see me ask for tithe. I can never ask you for tithe. I can't ask you for seed. Nothing. I can't. I can't. That thing of pastor's basket. I don't do such rubbish. My church where we are staying, I am the one that pays for it. My church. Most of the things that is run in my church, I do it from my personal money. You can never hear me because I don't depend on church. If church can close, I can close my church for 20 years and still be rich and still be successful. I can even stop performing miracle money and still be wealthy because I'm doing my businesses. Ask anybody that knows Seer1. Ask anybody that knows Seer1. They will tell you, Seer1 can. I don't have. I don't know what midweek service look like. I don't know. It's stupid people. It's African people that do midweek services. God Himself that created everywhere, according to the Bible. God Himself that created everything. He worked on Monday. He worked on Tuesday, on Wednesday, He only rested one day and He said, this day is a Sabbath day. Keep it holy. Meaning that is the day that's supposed to be worshipped God. But you can see an African idiot going to church. On Sunday is in church. On Monday is in church. On Wednesday is in church. On Friday is in church. On Sunday again is in church. Are you mad? What are you praying for? What are you looking for? What time do you have to go and work? Eh? Eh? What are you looking for? I always say this. I see men of God doing 21 days of glory. From Monday to Sunday, people are going to church. Are you mad? What are you looking for? What time are you going to use to work? Eh? What time are you going to use to take care of your family? Eh? What time? Okay, you are prayed for you on Sunday. You came to church. Pray for me to get a job. Pray for you to get a job. On Monday, instead of you to go and look for a job, you come back to church to pray. Are you mad? How is the job going to locate you? Stupidity in Africa. Christianity and stupidity in Africa is too much. That's why we are poor, and we are going to be poor forever and ever because stupidity is too much in us. In the name of religion, we love to pray. We love to go to church every day. That's why some African presidents are taking advantage of your stupidity. African president will steal and steal and steal and steal and steal, and one day you say, let us call for national prayer, and you go and pray. You pray with a thief and a criminal. Are you mad? According to your scripture, as a Christian, according to the Bible you read, when Jesus Christ was born, He did not start praying. He started going to work with His family. He could go and do carpenter with his father. He was not praying every day. Then why are you praying every day? What is wrong with you? Eh? What is wrong with you? Many of you are fools, extremely fools, the loudest fools. Sunday you are in church, and to make the matter worse, you go in the morning, you come back in the evening. Monday stupidity, you go to church. Stupidity, what is wrong with Africa people? White people don't have time to do this rubbish that we are doing. And they are blessed. Look at Chinese. China is not prayerful. China is not praying, but China is doing very well. The time that we are supposed to be using to work, we use it to go and pray. When we finish praying, we come out more poor. We come out with more problems. We come out with more calamities. In my church, I teach them that after today, Sunday, the next time we are going to meet is next Sunday. There is nothing like come back on Monday. To do what? Come back on Tuesday. To do what? Come back on Wednesday. Midweek service. For what? When others are busy working in the offices, you are doing midweek service. When they are blessed tomorrow, when they get their salary, you call them witches and wizards. You call them Satanists. Let me tell you something. You are going to die poor on earth. And when you go to heaven and discover there is no heaven, then you regret. I'm telling you. Even if there could be heaven, if you are poor on earth, even in heaven, you are going to be poor. That's why you must work hard here on earth. Because according to the Bible you read, there were two people. I always give this example. There were two people. One is Abraham. One is Lazarus. The other one was rich man. Lazarus, when he was alive, he was poor. He was always going to the rich man to beg. Two of them died. When they died, Lazarus went to heaven. Rich man went to hell. And the Bible says that the rich man became thirsty, lifted his eye, and saw Lazarus at Abraham's bosom. He was poor. He was a beggar on earth. In heaven, he was still squatting in Abraham's bosom. You think if you are poor on earth, you will go to heaven and become rich? Who told you? Who told you that rubbish? When he saw him on Abraham's bosom, a man who was in hell, the rich man who was in hell, had the audacity to tell Abraham to say, "Sir, send him to go and bring water for me. Let me drink." He was a beggar and a slave on earth and went to heaven and became a beggar. He was still squatting in Abraham's bosom. Be very wise. You must wake up. Believe me, you must wake up. White people that wrote this Bible to us, don't take it as serious as you take it. That's why when I look at you so many times, I laugh. That's why I will never leave supernatural power. I will never. I prefer it because I know what it is. I'm telling you. I'm telling the gospel truth. Continue praying. Churches are opening now. Coronavirus is over. Churches are opening. I know you have washed your suit. You have washed your clothes. Sunday you go to church. Monday you go to church. Wednesday midweek service. Friday you go again. Overnight. You come back and say, if ever I get married and my wife make a mistake to worship 2 times, you are going to marry your pastor. That is stupidity. You are going to, in that church, you carry your seat, you carry your chair and live in that church. God is not meant to be worshipped every day in church. Anywhere you are, you carry God inside you. You can be working as you are worshiping. While you are busy in church, so in shaking mama, opportunity is passing you. Tomorrow you become poor. When you see rich people, you say they are Satanists. These people are Satanists. You are the Satanist yourself because you deceived yourself with shaky mama and the mama, especially Pentecostal churches. Very useless set of things. Very nonsensical things. I don't know who founded Pentecostal. That man is the one who destroyed Christianity. The person that founded Pentecostal is useless. I'm telling you the gospel truth. He's the one that has destroyed everything. How can you go to church on Monday, Tuesday, the whole week? You are going to church. When are you going to work? What is wrong with Africa? What is wrong with us? What is going on? What is wrong with us? How are we going to survive? How are we going to cope? Christianity is growing in Africa. Every day, millions of people are being converted. Millions of people are being converted. The more they get converted, the more they become lazy. The more they replace prayer with work. Even Jesus Christ, the first time he performed miracle money, even me, when I want to perform miracle money, I don't do it for you free of charge. My phone is filled up here. Seer1, miracle money. Everybody wants miracle money. But I cannot perform it for you until you pay me. And it's very expensive. The material is very expensive. Godfather himself made it that way, so that you must work before you receive it. Before you manage to find the amount of money that will give you miracle money, you will sweat for it. He knows it because he don't want you to be lazy. See, I want to perform miracle money for me. It doesn't come. You must work. Your money must leave your pocket. It's not because I need it or Godfather need it. You must sweat for it. Africa is too lazy. I remember the first time miracle money happened in the Bible. The first time it happened, it was Peter. Tax collectors came to Jesus and they said to Jesus, "We need your tax." Peter came to Jesus and said, "Papa, there is no money here." Jesus has all the powers, according to the scripture, to make money to come from anywhere. He can even shake his body. Money will come because Jesus had supernatural powers. But Jesus said to Peter, "Go to the river." That go alone is an assignment. Go to the river. When you get to the river, cast your net. That casting your net is work. When you cast your net, you will catch a fish. That catching of fish is work. He said, when you catch the fish, open the mouth. That opening the mouth is work. Then he said, you will find 2 shekels. You will find money inside the fish. Jesus had the money on himself because he had supernatural power. He can do like this, money will come out. But he wanted Peter to suffer for it first. You as a Christian, you go to church every blessed day. You don't want to suffer. You want to pray. You don't want to work. You want to pray. And you think that you will be rich by praying. The more you pray, poverty will kill you. The more you pray, the more you'll be poor. The more you pray, the more you'll be poor. You are leaving poverty for your children. Don't go and look for a job. Don't go and work. I'm telling you. Jesus himself made Peter to work before he received miracle money. Before he collected miracle money. But as a Christian, you believe that if you are going to church every day, you are going to receive money. It's a lie. It's stupidity. It's nonsense. Wake up. Wake up. I even encourage most of you to stop going to Pentecostal churches. They are full of liars. You can see what is happening in Pentecostal churches today. What is happening in Pentecostal churches today? Have you seen it in Anglican? Have you seen it in Roman Catholic? Have you even seen it in Jehovah's Witness? It's only in Pentecostal. This one is this one is fake. This one is fake. This one is fake. Pentecostal church is full of armed robbers who are robbing with microphone, liars. They don't have power. They come to me to collect power. If I show you how many men of God under my control here in South Africa, all over the world, you'll be shocked. They collect those powers. They rob you. They lie to you. They tell you this miracle we are performing is coming from Jesus Christ. Sow a seed of 1 million. Sow a seed of this. The more you give, the more you are poor. The more you pay tithe, the more you are poor. The more you sow seed, the more you are poor. They don't care. Why you don't start going to Roman Catholic Church and save yourself from these dramas? Why you don't start going to Jehovah's Witness? Why you don't start going to Anglican churches to save yourself from this rubbish? Save yourself from this nonsense. Save yourself from this rubbish. Every day you are praying, you are fasting. Many of you are even having ulcers now in your womb. You are having ulcers in your womb now. You are having ulcers in your womb now because of fasting. Because you are fasting every day, you will die. Very soon you are going to die. And when you die, your pastor will come and bury you and continue robbing people. They don't care. They don't bloody care. They don't care about you. I'm telling you, coronavirus came. Coronavirus is gone. How many of your pastors sent money to you and say, use this money to buy food? Use this money to buy drink. At least use this money to buy talk time. Use this money to pay electricity. How much did you invest in that church? That's how stupid you are. That's how useless you are. That's how dull you are. Wake up. Africa people, wake up. Wake up. If you are a man, you are watching me today, and your wife goes to church 3 times in a week, divorce your wife. is mad. He has mental problem. Divorce her. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If you are watching me, you're a woman. Your husband is always in church. You have married an idiot. You have married somebody that will lead you to poverty. Be careful. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Ask me your questions. Ask me your question. Ask me a question. Somebody said divorce. Of course. You must divorce. Do you want to die in a relationship? Eh? You want to die with a poor man or a poor woman? No. You must marry a hardworking man. There are people, when you see them, you can see that these people are working hard. There are people, when they write me a message, they say, Papa, I don't have money to buy miracle money. When I scan them in the spirit, they are hardworking. They are so hardworking. It's just that the more they work, they don't get opportunities. I help them straight. But there are so many lazy ones. There are even those that write me a message on WhatsApp and say, Papa, prophesy to me. What a stupidity. What a nonsense. What a foolishness are you talking about? You have opportunity to write me a message. You can ask for what you want. Then you're asking me to prophesy to you. This is stupidity that is going on in Pentecostal church. You know? I'm telling you, if we don't wake up as Africans, we are going to be zombies very, very soon. We are going to be zombies very, very soon. In our churches, prophets rape our wives, rape our girlfriends, and go and we call it holy. Holy is holy rape. holy Trinity. and many people are being abused in church. You know, prophets sleep with everybody in the church. Everybody in the church. I know some other men of God. They don't. So long as you're a woman, you enter their church, they must sleep with you. And this is happening in Pentecostal church. This rubbish is happening in Pentecostal church. And people are still praying there. And you are cheating yourself. Poverty will kill you. If you don't wake up and start working, you will die. Poverty will kill you. Look at churches like Roman Catholic. Roman Catholic don't know how to prophesy. Roman Catholic don't even have time to perform miracle. But there is no organization on earth that is richer than Roman Catholic. Not because of God or because of anything, because they organize, they understand themselves. Pastors are not robbing the congregations. There is no organization. Even if you go to the remotest village, a village that the poorest village, a Roman Catholic church there will be so big, and on Sunday you see big cars. The members are blessed. They are not sowing seed, but they are blessed. But look at Pentecostal. All over classrooms. If you enter one school today, you can see 20 churches. Pentecostal churches. This one is from Monday to Monday, they are still poor. They are still broke. The only person that is succeeding is the pastor. In Africa, people are still sleeping. You will die. Poverty will kill you. Believe me, China is coming. Africa, this one, China is coming. China is coming to colonize us. China is coming to take us. Forget that story, my people. Anyway, come. Someone says, yes, divorce. Of course. When you're in a relationship, things are not going well. You must divorce. You must leave the relationship. You are not tied there with spaglu. I've heard men of God saying, God say you should not divorce. Which God? White people that wrote that Bible for you, they are divorcing every day. Who want to die in a relationship that is not moving? Eh? uh, uh, me personally, to me, if I get into a relationship, I can jump into 20 relationship in a month. So long as I'm not getting the happiness I want, I'm not getting what I want, I will jump from glory to glory, from glory to glory. I don't care. What is important is I'm happy. If you're in a relationship and you're not happy, what are you doing there? You are going to die there. I'm telling you the gospel truth. You are going to die there. If it's not working, and you know that you cannot work on the man, or you cannot work on the woman, live in peace. So many people have died today because they are afraid. No, I'm not going to divorce, because if I divorce now, my church members will say I have committed sin. When you die in that relationship, your church members will come and bury you and continue. They will even start sleeping with your husband. Continue. To me, I don't please anybody. I personally, to me, I don't have time to please anybody. I don't even see your face. I don't even care. I say what I want. I say what I know that is the truth. I'm telling you. I say my truth. You know, if things are not working, I leave. In everything. If things are not going my way, if relationship is every day we are fighting, what am I doing there? I don't want to die. I don't want to die before Godfather takes me. No. I must complete my assignment. I don't want to have high blood pressure to start going from hospital to hospital because of my fellow human being. Even if you give me high blood pressure, the day I'm going to die, you come and cry in my grave. Once they close the grave, your next boyfriend is testing you. Baby, how is the burial going? That's rubbish. I can't die for anybody. If things are not working in a relationship, go. I'm telling you, that husband that you are keeping, you say, if I divorce now, my family are going to laugh at me. My friends are going to laugh at me. He will kill you. Wait, the day he will kill you, you will see. Your family will come and eat rice. They will even fight in your funeral. They will even say, you didn't give me food. I came here since morning. The food you gave me is too small. They will forget you. They will eat on top of your grave. I'm telling you. They will eat on top of your grave. I see many people jumping into relationship, having relationship stress. Are you mad? When you were born alone. You were born alone. And you want to die because of somebody we are not born with? If it's not working and you see that you don't have money to do spiritual work on him, to start controlling him or start controlling her, leave that marriage. Go and use your life and do something. Many people are sick today because of relationship. You were okay. You entered in a relationship. Your boyfriend has more than 20 girlfriends. They have given him sickness. Now he has blessed you with that sickness. You want to kill yourself? What is wrong with human being? Bible says you should not divorce. Who wrote Bible? Holy Spirit wrote Bible. Where? In which printing press? Which printing press does Holy Spirit write from? A Bible is like Constitution. Let me tell you something you don't know. Bible, there is nothing special about Bible. Bible is like a constitution of a country. You just read there to get advice and close it. There is nothing about it. The day I was finishing my work at Godfather's, let me conclude with this. The way I was finishing my work at Godfather's, Godfather brought a Bible, put it on my chest here. Brought a fit. This thing, when you go to boutique, those things that look like a human being, you put those things that look like a person. I don't know what you call them. Godfather brought it and put it here. Godfather carried a do as I say, placed it on the chest of that thing, took a gun, shot that thing. Poof, poof, poof. The bullet did not enter. He removed it. He carried the Bible from my chest and put it on that effort and shot it. Poof, 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 poof. The bullet destroyed both the effort and destroyed the Bible. He carried do as I say, put it on my chest, and he shot me. Poof, poof, poof. It didn't enter. Then he told me, this book, Bible, is not a bad thing. It's a constitution. It's like it's there to guide. But white people hijacked it and put things that are not supposed to be there, and they remove things that are supposed to be there. That's why you cannot find the book of Enoch in the Bible, but there was book of Enoch in the Bible. There are too many books that were removed from the Bible. Human being manipulated it. That's why I don't believe it 100%. Go and do your research. You come back and know that Seer1 is saying the truth. So when somebody say, in the Bible they say you should not divorce, you should not divorce. For what reason? I see so many people who are saying, Seer1, when are you going to get married? Seer1, you must marry. If you don't marry, you are not going to lead congregation very well. Who is the wife of Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ did not marry. Who is the wife of God? God did not marry. How about Peter? There are so many people in the Bible, so many people who did not get married. How about Roman Catholic fathers? How are they succeeding without wives? Because of pressure, people jump into relationship, and when it starts hitting them, they don't want to jump out. They don't want. What are people going to say when I jump out? People will say something when you die. Tell me, come here. Let's finish our any question of the night. I was thinking I was going to do 1 hour today. Any question of the night? Also, the book of Solomon. There are so many books that were removed from the Bible. Do your research. Bible is not complete. Too many of them that were removed from the Bible. That's why I don't believe it 100%. It was white people that removed it. In Bible, there is a place where God was commanding slaves to obey their master. God himself was calling people slaves. How can God call the people he created in his own image slaves? Does God support slavery? No, it means it's not God who wrote those things. It was a human being. It was white people who wrote those things to put slave there. Don't be stupid, people of God. And this one say, congratulations for taking water. Thank you. Make PF mad. PF is already mad. They are already mad. Mario saw that Delilah will not. No, I don't know Delilah. Do you fall sick, Jagaban? No. I can never be sick. I am sickness myself. Even death, I can never die. I am death. I know the day I signed, and I know how I'm going to die. It's not today. You are correct. About 15 books are missing. Of course. But there are our brothers and sisters who, when you talk about Bible, they freeze. Some even sleep with the Bible. They put Bible here before they sleep. Yeah. Africa. Africa is dangerous. I WhatsApp to you. Of course, if you want anything from me, send me a message on WhatsApp. My number is there. I've pinned it. Plus 277 8993 5144. That's my number there. You send me a message on WhatsApp of what you want me to do for you, and I'm going to do it for you. So say I'm enjoying. Thank you. Increase the cost on Lungo. Of course, those are the things that they were begging me. Say, Papa, Papa, please, it's enough. But it's not enough. When you don't see me, I'm not talking. It doesn't mean that I forgive them or they bought me. No. I've gone underground. I am a spiritual person. I know the time to work silently and the time to work openly. and from Googling the book. It's true. Of course. So he didn't know that the Bible is not complete. There are so many things that are missing in the Bible. Some of the things that are favoring Africa, like the book of Enoch, white people removed it. They don't want it to be read. So that's why if I see people fighting, if I see men of God fighting each other, this one is fake. I say you are an idiot. Anybody that fight a man, you see, let me tell you something. Whatever a person is doing, and that thing is working for him, don't criticize that person. Leave that person. This one is fake. The people that wrote Bible are more fake than any other person. They removed a lot of things from the Bible, things that benefited African people. They removed it. Okay, let me ask you a question as I conclude. As a black man, tell me one black example that was given in the Bible that is good. Just one. Anything black, anything dark that was shown in the Bible as good. Just one. Satan is black. In the book of Genesis, God created the whole world and darkness covered everywhere, black. And when God saw that darkness has covered everywhere and it was not good, God said, let there be light. And light came, white. Black was not good. Everything dark is evil. That's according to what they put in the Bible. And the light, if you read about the throne of God, they will say, and it's decorated in white, in gold, it's everywhere, it's white, everything white is good in the Bible, but black things are bad. That's to show you that it's God who created us black. Does he hate us this so much? That everything black is evil. That is how it is. That's why I don't believe everything that is written there. There are so many things that I read from the Bible. I believe it. I say, okay, this is good. And there are so many things that I read. I say, look, this is rubbish. Somebody spoke about Ethiopian Union. Tell me something good about Ethiopian Union. Is it not the Bible that told us that the king of Ethiopia, meaning the president of Ethiopia, went to see Solomon in Israel? When he arrived at the house of the King Solomon, she saw the gate man of Solomon, and she bowed to the gate man of Solomon. How can a president travel all the way from Africa to go to Israel and he doesn't know the president that he's going to see? He goes and bows to gate man. Then the Bible says because of how the gate man was decorated with gold. Such rubbish. Those things are not supposed to be put in the Bible. Somebody cannot travel all the way from Africa to go and worship a gate man in Israel. Such stupidity cannot. Personally, to see one, such thing can. I wanted to see if I can have opportunity to sit down with the person that wrote these things and ask him a question. What type of rubbish is this? How can you travel all the way from Africa to go and worship a gate man in Israel? Because he was dressed with gold, and then the queen of Sheba thought that is the Solomon. You didn't know Solomon from Ethiopia, then you want to go and meet Solomon. Such rubbish is things that are done. That's why you must be wise. As a black person reading Bible, you read with your brain. You don't read like a zombie. Everything you see, I believe. Everything you see, I believe. Everything you see, I believe. Not rubbish. It don't work for Seer1. It don't work for Jagabans. We are too wise for stupidity. Seer1, any word for PF planning to arrest HH? Arrest HH for what? What did he do? Fear has entered PF up and down. PF is panicking. It's panicking like a woman in the labor about to deliver. PF must calm down. They must relax. They will not arrest him. Arrest him for what? What did he do? He didn't do anything to anybody. HH is actually very soft. You know, HH is actually very soft. HH is a very quiet human being. You know, sometimes I feel like fighting him. I say, no, this is his character. He's so soft. If I was him, by now, Zambia, if me, I was opposition leader in Zambia, by now, Zambia was going to be hot. I'm telling you, by now, there was going to be fire everywhere. That prison, you arrest me every day. You put me inside, you bring me back. You put me inside, you bring me back. You won't sit in that throne. HH is so quiet. He's a humble person. So why do you want to arrest a humble person? What did he do? Eh? There are people, there are criminals, there are people who have committed crime. There are too many of them in Zambia. By now, this ACC, that useless organization, ACC, they are supposed to be investigating who awarded contract to the person that supplied this expired drug. They can't do it. They are afraid. DEC, they are supposed to be, by now, Chilufya Chitali was supposed to be snoring in prison. By now, you can't arrest people like that. Then you want to arrest a church. What did the church do to you? Eh? Arrest him for what? A person who is going to be president next year, you arrest him, and you come tomorrow, you think you can run. Eh? If a church doesn't drag Edgar Lungu and his leadership to International Criminal Court, I am going to drag them here myself. It's not a story. I have a lot to do. Forget. I want to test his lawyer ability. I want to see him talk in court. I want to hear how he speaks in court. I want to test his intellectual. I want to see how he can articulate issues. I want to test it personally. Even if it's just for 1 year, we go to court and they end the case. I want to see him because he's a lawyer. Okay, I think I want to say that I love you. Those of you that got do as I say, or you ordered do as I say product, and we are not able to send you, the president of South Africa has announced that the international airport has opened. So meaning sending it is going to be easy for us now. Send me a message on WhatsApp with your details so that you can receive your do as I say product for healing, for money, for work, for green card, whatever. Send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can send you your products. Remember, I don't have any representative anywhere in the world. I am Seer1. I have secretaries, but they don't touch my phone. There is a lot of things that go on my WhatsApp, so I don't give it to anybody. Any message you send to +277 8993 5144. I've pinned it there. Any message you send there is coming direct to Seer1. And when you send me a message, you receive an automatic message. Once you receive an automatic message, it directs you, it gives you a website. If you are familiar with website, you click on the website, you go to the store and check if what you are looking for is there. What can solve your problem is there. If it's not there, you come back to me and say, Papa, what I'm looking for is not there. Or, Papa, I've seen what I'm looking for, but I don't know how to go about it. Help me how to go about it. I am going to chat with you. When you send me a message, be patient, because there are thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people that are sending message at once. So when you send a message, you must be patient. I am going to reply your message once I get to your message. I want to say that I love you. If you have not subscribed to this page or this channel, make sure that after this program you have subscribed, you have followed, you have liked the page, so that anytime I'm live, you get notification and you listen and you are blessed. I want to say that I love you. I'm going to be live again few days from now. Take care of yourself. Bye. Papa, you've got a nice shirt. Thank you.